Charlie, thanks for that information. We sit at our desk and look at deals all day for financing flips. And that's really not the part I'm going to talk about now. If you're out looking at properties, you are trying to make a quick decision. Do I knock on their door, make an offer? Have you found a property that you got off market and you need to make a quick decision if you want to do this deal or not? It's fine if you have a week to analyze, right? You can do all the numbers and get all the software out and do all that stuff. But when you have to make a quick decision in the field, you have maybe your cell phone and that's about it. Can do that. You have to get to three figures. You have to know what you're going to offer on the property. That's going to be the last thing we're going to get to. We're going to back into that number. You have to figure out how much you're going to have to put in this property in renovations. And you're going to do that by actually being in the property, doing a quick walkthrough on it. And the most important number you're going to have to come up with first is the after repair value. What can you sell this property for after you buy it and renovate it? But you've got a seller that's saying, hey, I'm going to put it on the market tomorrow. Make me an offer. Give me a price. I'm ready to sell today. How do you do that? Here's a property I pulled. If I look at realtor.com, realtor.com is going to tell me it's worth, I don't know, about 320, right? But what you're going to have to do quickly is determine the max you can pay for the property. And you're going to have to do a quick study on the area. You're going to have to figure out what homes are selling for. You're going to have to do research, not on just the property itself, but on the street and on the neighborhood and the surrounding area quickly. From your cell phone, Google is your friend on this. Realtor.com will give us property information. On this right here, here's all that information I have. I know it cut off a bit, but I know I have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,400 square feet. I know that it sold for $65,000 in 2013, and it's in a community called Azalea Park. Most important thing that tells me I have a neighborhood now. And so if the first thing I do is I go to Google and I just type in Azalea Park, Florida with the zip code. I'm not doing this on realtor.com, and there's some search things in there that kind of prohibit you. They show you what they want to show you. So I always keep going back to Google and then dig in. So just that quick search of Azalea Park with the zip code gives me multiple links to other home sale information for that whole community. I've got realtor.com, Trulia, Movado, Zillow, City Data. A lot of information quickly that I can figure out on the area. And again, I can do it with my phone. The next thing I want to do is I want to do the same search on the actual address itself. I've got a realtor.com listing on it that gives me some basics, but I want to see also what comes up when I start looking at all those other sites that show that property also. This part here, getting that ARV is going to take you the longest, but you can do that in sitting in your car in front of the property if you have to, or drive around the corner to the first burger place you can find and pull in the parking lot, and you can knock that out. So, but let's just say we've done all that research and everything. We've studied the area. We know what properties are selling for, and we're going to tag a value and say, okay, 320,000 is going to be my ARV on this property. And I'm pretty much where realtor.com told me. I just rounded up. But I still had to do my research to make sure that was right. Now let's say I figure I'm going to have to put $60,000 in renovations in this property. And what other costs do you have besides the renovation and the purchase price? You have carrying costs, you have other costs. If I say that's about 15% of my ARV, roughly 12, 14, 15%, I'm going to add another 45,000. So I've got 60,000 in renovations. I've got 45 in carrying costs between buying it, renovating, interest, all the stuff I got to do, and then my cost of selling the property. I've estimated my rough justice number there. Now I'm up to 95,000 that I'm going to have to take away from that 320, right? I'm going to have to do that math. And that takes me down to 215 is my break even. So if I pay 215 for this property, I make no money. I've gotten to that number pretty quickly. I think that pretty much would tell me that if I want to make a normal good sized profit on this flip, I've got to get this property for 185 to 195. If I get it anything below there, I'm having a wonderful day. If I pay 190, I'm good. If I pay 195, I'm good. If I pay 185, maybe I can shave 5 on my renovations. Maybe I can shave 5 on my carrying costs, but I know very quickly where I am in that ballpark of what I've got to do. And I did all that really quickly. Maybe I had a piece of paper, a pen, my cell phone. We do things a little more complicated at our credit desk when we're doing it, but we're still doing that same basic math. And that's the same thing you can do in your car if you're looking at a property. I hope that helps. That's just a fast, quick tip on how to figure out how to back into the most and what you should be offering on a property. Manisha, I'm going to give this back to you.